Wow, whoever made this hood, you are a freaking genius. One of them bit my leg. It's not deep. Oh my god. Good morning, friends. So I slept in this overnight. The other thing that I don't really love about this camera, all of my Coach outlet bags. Starting out this week in my life with a very exciting unboxing. I'm sure you guys could tell by the title what it's gonna be, although I think that there's actually two exciting unboxings happening in this vlog, but it's the one that's the main headline. I got a new camera. I am so excited about this. So I talked about this a little bit a couple of vlogs ago because I thought it was coming like a week ago, but I ended up having to cancel it and reorder it. But I am finally giving in, and I got the Canon G7X. Oh my god, I got it from Adorama because it was way cheaper than on Amazon, and it would get here faster than Office Depot, which is where I initially tried to order it from, and they said it wouldn't get here till June, which, why? Like, that's absolutely ridiculous. But I have been going back and forth on this camera literally for years. Like, probably since I started YouTube, I've thought about this camera. Although at the time when I started YouTube, it would have been the Mark II, but this is the Canon G7X Mark III. What convinced me to finally get this is a few things. First off, Europe. I wanted a camera that would take really, really amazing photographs, but also be lightweight and easy to like travel with and bring around everywhere. Not that the camera that I'm filming on right now, which is the Canon M200, not that this camera is hard to bring everywhere. For a mirrorless camera, it's actually relatively compact, which I like about it. And then I can switch out the lenses so it can take amazing photos as well. But I like started feeling like I wanted a point and shoot again. I don't know. I like always felt like this was really expensive for a point and shoot, but after doing like a lot of trial and error with different cameras and just like researching and stuff, I just finally decided like I can see why it is the price that it is. And actually relative to like a few other point and shoots that are like of this caliber, it's not a bad price. It was just like harder for me to stomach. Anyways, we got all of the accessories, and then it comes with the little battery charger. And then, okay, here we go. Here's the camera. Although first off, okay, we got the battery. Obviously I'm gonna need that. Oh, and it does come with a strap, but I actually did order a strap. I ordered accessories. They all arrived last week. I haven't showed them to you guys because I didn't have the camera yet, but for those wondering, it does come with a strap. You guys, if you get one of these cameras, put a strap on it. But the other thing that convinced me to finally get this camera is our friend whose wedding we went to this past weekend. She got this camera for her birthday, and at her bachelorette party, she was having me like be the one in charge of taking photos with it and stuff, and I fell in love with it. It was like so easy to use. It's so lightweight. It's so small. And what I like about the Mark III is that it has a mic jack, so I can plug the mic back into this one. So basically what's gonna happen is like this one will probably turn into like my sit down videos camera. I'll probably even like upgrade the lens on it, and then I'll also use this for photos. My V10 I would use for like anywhere where like it might get a little bit rough, just because that camera is so sturdy. And then this will probably be my main vlogging camera. Oh my gosh, so I got the silver one. I really wanted the silver one, and I was like very adamant that I get the silver because everyone has the all black, and I was like, I don't want the all black. I want something a little bit different. All of my cameras are black, but yeah, it looks so nice. I need to like do some research this afternoon and like look at settings and stuff, but let's go ahead and pop the battery in. Oh, that was the wrong way. And then one of my SD cards. I was gonna order an SD card for this because I was like, oh yeah, it doesn't come with one, but I was like, wait a second, I have like a million and they all work in the same cameras, so it's fine. Okay, plug her in. Lock. Oh my god, I really love the silver. I think it looks so good, although I will actually be covering up the silver when I put all the accessories on it, but still, just for me, I like the silver. I'm not gonna go like in depth into like all the features of this camera. We are gonna vlog with it from here on out. Well, I might need to charge it, but we'll vlog with it from here on out. But oh my gosh, okay, I need to do the setup. So this has always been my hesitation with getting it. If you guys were around during like the very early years of my channel, I used to vlog on a different point and shoot. It was the Sony Cybershot. It was the DSC HX80. They don't even make it anymore. And that camera kind of scarred me because when it's a point and shoot like this where the lens is built into the camera, if you damage anything, the camera's done. So I have been gravitating towards mirrorless cameras where it's like a detachable lens, so that if like the camera dropped or something and just like the lens got damaged or just the body got damaged, it didn't shut down the entire camera. I could switch out the lens or buy a new body. Versus this, which is what happened with my Sony Cybershot, I dropped it, it hit the lens, and because the lens is part of the camera, the whole camera was compromised and I had to buy a new one. So that's what's made me really, really nervous about getting this, especially since this is double what that Cybershot was. So I was like, do I really want to have a camera that's that expensive and that fragile? But I got accessories that make me feel a lot better about it. But anyways, let's program this first. Oh my gosh. It looks so good. I don't know how well you guys can see from there. Come on. Is this a touch? This better be a touch for how much this camera was. But anyways, so I need to like tinker around with this and see how I like it. Also, like, I can't say it enough, I really, really love the silver. But yeah, it looks so good. I want to see, okay, where's filming? It's gonna be the main thing that I'm on. I'll probably mess around with these settings, but the nice thing is, since, okay, it's on auto white balance, I hate the beeping, I need to turn that off. But the nice thing is, since I've been filming on this Canon M2, I'm very, very familiar with the menu and all of the settings on here. So this should be pretty easy for me to set up to my liking. I don't really do any kind, oh, there's a built-in ND filter. Oh my god. That just changed my life. Okay, I know this is very exciting. Can I see you on here? Oh my goodness, you look so handsome. And also what's nice is the zoom. Oh, I can zoom in so much. Thank you so much, buddy. The only thing is, I'm gonna see how quick this focus works. Nah, it's okay. And this battery's already dying. Okay, anyways, let's turn this off and I'll show you guys the accessories that I got. So like I said, I was immediately scarred by what happened with my Sony. So I saw this and I was like, genius. So this is a hood that goes over the camera. This is built specifically for the GX7 Mark III. And it'll just go over the whole camera. Oh, lovely. And it'll protect it, and it'll even protect the lens. So I think like when I just turn it on, it automatically pushes it out. Like I don't even have to do anything, and it automatically closes. Wow. Wow. Whoever made this hood, you are a freaking genius. I love this. You know what? I can't complain about the squeakies because I do it to myself. I'm the one buying them for him. I also got extra batteries. I'm gonna see if these are charged up any better. Oh, this even comes with a charger for the car. I'm gonna definitely put that in the car, but yeah, I got one extra battery because I knew this was already coming with one. Oh my god, a European plug. Genius, because I'm bringing this to Europe. And then another little charger guy. Oh my gosh, I think this can also charge these batteries. Oh, that's really nice. So extra chargers galore. I also got the little screen protector for the screen back here, so I'll apply one of those. Then I got a wristlet for it, and I got a bigger one than the one it comes with. I wanted something bright so it's like easy to find the camera, because I cannot even tell you guys how many times I lose this camera in this house. I'll like set it down somewhere, and because it's like black and I'm like not fully paying attention, I'm like, where did my camera go? And Trevor's like, how did you lose it again? Because it just blends in. A lot of our stuff here is black. So got a green one so that it'll stick out. And then I just realized, where's the mic jack? I'm gonna take the mic off of the V10 and put it on this instead. Right now I'm editing the last vlog that went up, so I'm gonna keep working on that, and then when we return we will officially be vlogging on this camera. So we're on the new camera, number one. So hello there. Looks great. Just still trying to figure out my angles here, but anyways, I'm starving. I'm so hungry. I haven't eaten since breakfast and it's like 5. Story of my life. I'm just making myself up a little toast before I take my little hopper guy out here on his walk. But today has been quite busy. I feel like I've just like been sitting all day. I'm like trying to stretch right now. It's a good thing I like had no plans to go work out today anyways, or else I'd be like really upset that I never ended up making it to the gym, but we're all good. But Mondays are also like really busy for me because I also am like usually working on editing my weekend vlog, which I just did. I just edited the wedding one, and it was a long one. I mean, I ended up cutting it down so that it wasn't super crazy long for you guys. Like it is on the longer side, but it's not like an hour or anything. I think it hits about like less than 45 minutes, but honestly that vlog could have been an hour. I cut out a lot of things just because, not any wedding stuff, I kept all the wedding stuff, but a lot of like the getting ready stuff I was like editing myself down because it was a long getting ready process. But anyways, that is up if you guys want to check that out, and it took me pretty much all day, so I would appreciate it if you missed it, if you guys go watch that one. But yeah, I'm just taking a break right now because I've been starving. My stomach's been like yelling at me, and I also just needed to take a break from the computer. I couldn't stop staring at it any longer, and also like I wanted to use my camera, so I was like, you know, we're done, we're gonna call it, we're taking a break from that, and then also taking a break from work because I just needed to like stand up and not be staring at a computer screen for a little bit. Y'all, my computer is mad at me. It is shutting down on itself right now, and it's refusing to do anything. So I tried restarting it. I shut down like all the programs. I think I need to like try to finish out the vlog and export it and get it off my computer like as fast as possible because the files were just so big. Just doing some of this 3-layer dip on top. You guys, this is so good. I feel bad like talking about how good this is because we get it at the local farmers market at the Great Park in Irvine, so if you're not from here, I have no idea where you could get this, but it's just so good on toast. Sometimes I do like a little bit of turkey on top, but I'm not really feeling like it today. I just want the toast, but yum, that looks so good.
Cleaner things at Buc-ee's. You guys provide everything else, but you don't have that. I have questions.
Good morning, you guys. So it is the first day of the Sephora Spring Sale, and I put it in my first order. I don't know though if I'm gonna go pick it up today or if I'm gonna see if I can wait until I was gonna actually like shop in store Thursday or Friday. Obviously I'm gonna take you guys with me, but yeah, it's the first day of the spring Sephora sale for those of us who are like VIB and Beauty Insider members. Anyone who's Rouge I think has had like since the 5th or something, but like I said, I just placed my first order of the sale, and you guys, I got the Shark Flex Styler. I'm so excited. I've been wanting that. Don't get me wrong, I do like the Dyson and I am curious about it, but that price point on the Dyson, even with the sale, I can't justify that in my head. So when they came out with the Shark one, which is like $300 versus $600, I was like, ooh, I'm interested in this one. And I've been debating getting it for a long time. And then I remembered that the sale was coming up. So I was like, oh, okay, you know, I'll probably get it for the sale. I am VIB. I would love to be Rouge someday, but I'm VIB. The Flex Styler went on sale from like $300 to $240, and I was like, is this because of the sale or is this like on sale on its own? So I plugged in the code for the spring sale and it was an additional 15% off of the sale price. So I got the Flex Styler for like $200, so I'm really, really excited. I did it for in-store pickup, but like I said, I was planning on actually shopping in store either Thursday or Friday. I just won't have time earlier in the week to like really enjoy it, but I didn't want them to sell out of the Flex Styler because that's like a really, really amazing price. So I just went ahead and put it in the order for pickup in store, but I need to see what my deadline is to pick it up because usually you only get a couple days, and if they only give me till like tomorrow to pick it up, then I might as well just go get it today. But yeah, I'm so excited. Like I said, I've been wanting the Shark Flex Styler for a while now. I've looked at a lot of comparisons on TikTok, like people will do half their hair with the Dyson and then half their hair with the Flex Styler. In those comparisons, usually I personally think that the Flex Styler side looks better. So it's kind of been like a no-brainer that I was gonna get that. But yeah, I'm excited that I finally got it. Like I said, I'm just like really shocked at the price I got. That was like pretty much $100 off. That's insane. Breakfast this morning. I'm so glad that I got bagels from Costco because I've been loving this like open face turkey bagel sandwich. And it's so filling that I honestly don't even need a full lunch a lot of the days. Of course, a nice coffee. So update, I did get the email that my Shark is ready, but I've decided I'm gonna go, I think, pick it up on Thursday, just because I only want to make one trip to the mall this week to shop the sale like in store. So we'll pick it up in a couple days. It says I have until Sunday to pick it up. So I feel safe like letting it sit there for a couple of days, but I do want to apologize. I was watching back footage, and on the footage this morning, it was really staticky. I did plug in my external mic. I used the Komika mini shotgun mic, and I love having a mic. I just feel like the audio is so much better, and I'm excited to like vlog with it again. But I realized on this camera, if I have it pointing up, because sometimes I just leave it pointing up so that depending on what side of the camera I'm on, it can catch my audio. But if I point it up, it just picks up wind above me, and that's what all that static was. If you heard it in the clip from this morning, I don't know how much I was able to cut out in editing. I'm still like getting used to like a few things on this camera. It does not stick to my dashboard sticky pad very well, so this is making me really nervous as far as driving with it goes. Like with my M200, it sticks to this, and then also it's heavier, so it's just like more weighed down, but this camera is lighter and it's not sticking, so I'm really nervous. I'm like, please, please, please don't fall. But yeah, I just discovered that on the mic this morning. So it needs to always be pointed to the front or to the back, never up on this camera. growing pains. We're learning with the camera. We're discovering it. But anyways, I am about to head to the gym, but beforehand, I wanted to go get a little pick-me-up. A couple of vlogs ago, I was raving about the Morning Lavender Strawberry Latte. I love that strawberry latte. It's so good, but Morning Lavender is not close to me. It's not like super far, but it's just like out of the way. But I saw that there's a tea house over here that has a strawberry matcha that kind of looks similar to the Morning Lavender one. So we're gonna go try it right now. It's gonna be my little pre-workout before I head to the gym. But yeah, there's like literally looks like the Morning Lavender one. So I think it's gonna be pretty similar. And it'll just like scratch that itch for me whenever I can't get over to Morning Lavender. So I'm hoping that it's gonna be good. Sorry, we're a little bit dark, you guys. But anyways, I got my strawberry matcha. I panicked when she asked what kind of milk I wanted. And I said, oh, I realized I should have done soy. So that was similar to the Morning Lavender one. But the top is kind of cool. So it has this little guy so you can, I guess, oh my God, that's genius. You can plug it. That's so cool. But anyways, oh gosh, okay. That's interesting that they do that. There we go. There it is. The only thing though is that all the strawberries at the bottom, which is making me sad. Like I want this mixed. I did grab a straw, but like I'm like, so I guess I'm just gonna have to use the straw just to stir. It's also really hot right now. Today is like the hottest day of the week, which is like so funny because like we've been so rainy and cold and now it's like super hot. Give this a good stir. I don't know how much strawberry I'm gonna be able to get towards the top though. But this already looks way more promising than the other strawberry matchas in this area. All of those are just so weak and like you can barely taste the strawberry. This one for sure looks like I'll be able to taste the strawberry once I get down here, but it's also like such a thick strawberry syrup that it's just like, it's sinking to the bottom. Actually, yeah, the strawberry did reach the top, but that was good. I should have done soy. I'll do soy next time. Just oat milk just doesn't taste right in matcha, in my opinion. Soy works better because it's smoother, but this is pretty good. So first off, ignore the sweat, please. I just got done with Pilates, as you guys saw, but I totally fell off yesterday. Leo's okay, but unfortunately on our afternoon walk, we were walking on the public sidewalk. We were going through a neighborhood and some guys had their dog out in their front yard and their fence was no more than 2 feet high. I think 2 feet high is generous. The fence honestly didn't even come up to my knees, and we all know I am super short. I'm not even 5 feet, so that was a very short fence. Their dog saw Leo, sprinted and jumped the fence, came at us, and I tried to kind of kick it away so that it wouldn't get to Leo. My aim was off, it missed me, and I don't know which dog ended up doing it, but one of them bit my leg. It's not deep, they didn't puncture the skin, but I do have like a fat bruise and a scrape. I'm okay. Leo's okay. Leo didn't get bit. I'd rather I got bit over Leo. He was just like really animated. He definitely couldn't tell if it was like play or bad, so he was just kind of confused. He's like, what do I do? The guys like recalled their dog and it was this whole thing. They tried to blame me because I yelled stop when their dog started running at me. The main guy that was like blaming me was like, well, when you yell like that, I'm like, what else? What do you think someone's gonna do when an off-leash dog comes running at you? And then he called me a baby, said that I hadn't really gotten bit, and then I lifted my pant leg, and sure enough, it was already bruising because I got bit. So it was like this whole ordeal, and I was obviously really upset. I was more concerned with Leo over anything. I just wanted to make sure he wasn't too affected or anything, but he seemed fine. We walked by more dogs later, and he was calm about it. He wasn't like on the defensive or anything, so he seems okay, which is all I care about. But yeah, as you can imagine, I was very annoyed and like pretty pissed. I mean, obviously pissed about the fact that they didn't have their dog secure, because none of that obviously would have happened if the dog had either been on a leash or if the fence had been high enough to contain the dog. But I think what like really kind of set me over the top was the way that he was trying to blame me, calling me a baby, accusing me of not really getting bit, all of that stuff. But anyways, situation's been handled. It's all good. Trevor cleaned up the bite. We're fine. Leo's okay. we're all good. But anyways, because of that, I just want like a little bit of a serotonin boost. So I've moved up picking up my Shark Flex style and shopping the Sephora sale to today. So we're heading to the mall right now. I have like a small list of things that I want to get. And then I'm also just gonna like browse and go off of vibes, see what catches my eye. I'm not trying to go too crazy, but I did give myself a healthy budget. So I'm excited to check out what's new. I love getting new products during the Sephora sale. I usually do some restocks during the Sephora sale, but I'm just gonna order that online. But I really love the Sephora sale for new things because, you know, when you're trying something new, obviously it's always like a gamble whether or not you're gonna like it. So I like doing it during the sale so that I'm at least getting a little bit of money off in case I end up not liking it. Just got to the mall. I think I want to pick up a little something though. I think I'm gonna go get that Yakult drink that I get at one of the shops down here in the Bloomingdale's food court, or see if there's something else there I want to pick up because I'm a little hungry. But I am so excited to shop the sale. I feel like I've got a good list of things that I want to see if I can get. Hopefully everything is in stock. Also, more than anything, excited for my shark. Don't mind the mess. That is our living room right now. You already inspected these. Are we okay? Sure. Can you inspect this one? We're just double checking, making sure everything's safe to come inside. Okay. Good. Good. Thank you so much for your service. Thank you so much. Okay, well, while you do that one, so starting out, oh my god, I still cannot believe the price that I got this for. Almost $100 off of the original price. That's just nuts. That's insanity. I'm so excited to try this. I will do that in a separate video. I don't think it's gonna go up this week. It'll probably go up next week, depending on when I get the package for the sponsored video that I'm gonna be doing. But I can't wait to use this. Oh my god, I'm so excited. I debated also getting the round brush attachment, but I was like, okay, you don't have to do that. You have your Calista thermal brush or that kind of look. So let's not. Let's just stick with the starter pack. And then if I decide later on that I want like the actual round brush for like a blowout effect, I think it's only like 28 bucks. So it's fine. I'll just get it at full price or just wait till like the next sale because it's not like that dire. But I cannot believe I finally have the Shark Flex style. Like I've wanted this for months. I'm so excited about this. I can't unpack it quite yet. I mean, I can open it just so that we can get a look. We can take a quick peek at it, but I need to clean out the bathroom because this is going to replace a few of the tools that I have, and we're going to be doing a spring declutter video in the next vlog, so I'll make room for this then. But are we ready? Wow. Oh my god, I'm so excited. And then there's the curlers, the diffuser. So these aren't like round brushes, they're more like oval shaped. So these two brushes are kind of, well, actually this one's the oval shaped one, and then this one is like a smoothing one for like straight hair. Sorry, you guys can't really see, but yeah, the back on this one doesn't have anything, so it's not meant to like round, but this one is a little bit. But again, it's more of an oval shape, so it's more similar to like the Revlon brush as opposed to a replacement for like my thermal brushes. But I'm so freaking excited about this, you guys. I can't even tell you. Like, I've wanted this for a couple years now, I think, so I can't wait to use this. It's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have fun with this weekend, but put all the pieces back together so that we have everything in one spot when I do the review video. So yeah, I'm excited. Like, if there was one thing I was gonna get during the sale, it was this. But as we all know, I did not stop at just that. But I will say this came under budget, but let me make one thing clear. Shark budget, in-store budget, and online budget were all separate budgets. All together, I don't want to think about it because I might cry. But anyways, let's see what I got in store. The first one that I got is the Liss No Limits Cream Bronzer Stick. I've been wanting to check out this brand, and I got it in the color Strength, which is for darker skin. I will say, like, one drawback is that they only have 2 shades of these bronzer sticks. It comes in a light and a dark, basically. So if you're medium, like me, you gotta make a decision, but I don't mind using the dark. But look at the packaging on this. So freaking pretty. And I will say, like, this brand was relatively on the less expensive side for a Sephora brand. But this was so creepy. Oh my god, look at how dark that is. Shoot. It'll make a good contour because it's actually pretty neutral, so you could definitely bronzer with this, but it's just so creamy and it blends so nicely. Look at how nice that blends. And I think this was like less than $30. So again, like I said, for a Sephora brand, this brand was not too bad. Also from Liss, first off, can we talk about like the triangle packaging? I just think it's so cute. But I also got their Higher Standard Satin Matte Cream Blush, and I got it in the color Humble. This is what it looks like. Again, fun packaging. It kind of reminds me of like Prada, you know? And then here is the color. I went with a nice bright pink since we're going into spring and summer. And then I also really liked the big mirror in here. And then I've been seeing like ads on it online. I didn't realize that they sold it at Sephora, but it's a hair serum called Acton Acre, and I almost got it. I saw it in Sephora and I was like, oh my god, I didn't know they sold this here. It's like $90 for the bottle, and I was like, no, we're not gonna do that. So instead, I've been debating trying this and I figured I'd pull the trigger. This is from The Ordinary. This is their multi-peptide serum for hair density. I've just been on a journey to like, I mean, I do have thick hair, but I just like, for what my hair was a few years ago, I feel like I'm just getting a little bit thin in the front, so I've been looking for stuff. So we'll try this serum out. I've just realized I'm too inconsistent and lazy to do the rosemary water and rosemary oil. I keep forgetting to do it. Okay, so this is once daily, ideally at bedtime, so I can just make this part of my bedtime routine. The problem with like the rosemary oil is that you're supposed to do it before you wash your hair, and I only wash my hair once a week, so I was like, really, how effective is this? And then I've just been too lazy to actually make rosemary water. Like, I have rosemary that's rotting in the fridge because I'm just lazy about making it. So we're gonna try the Ordinary hair serum instead. Then I just got a mini of the Summer Fridays jet lag mask. I know, is it 2018? But I really do love this mask. I love it as like a heavy moisturizer, and I just got the mini because I don't go through the big one fast enough. And also, like, look how cute. I like to use it as like a heavy moisturizer, ideally when I'm flying, so jet lag mask, that makes sense. Or like when I'm traveling and stuff and I just like, I want extra moisture because my skin is stressed. And I have the big one upstairs. It's gone bad, so I'm wasting it. So I was like, just get the minis. I don't use this often enough to like actually need the big one. Then I got a couple of things from Refi. The first one is their gloss highlighter. Hello, handsome. Mwah. Oh, I know. And it's in the color Topaz. I saw someone use this on TikTok and I was like, oh my god, that is gorgeous. Where did my little cutter thing go? Oh, speaking of Leo, there's the bite. Like I said, it's more of like a scrape and then just like a ton of bruising, and sorry, that is so awkward. But it is tender. Like, I accidentally hit it on the reformer in Pilates today. I almost canceled Pilates because I was like, what if I hit my leg? And I did. But yeah, I hit it on the reformer in Pilates, and I like, it took so much in me not to like let out a yelp in the middle of class. It's not feeling great, but at least, like I said, there wasn't like an actual puncture into my calf, so that's good. Here's what the packaging looks like. And then, like I said, I got the color Topaz, and this just looked so freaking beautiful. Do just like a little dot, because like I noticed a little bit goes a long way with this. We'll start there. If you've got a tan, this color is gonna look stunning on you. So there's the little dot, and then look at that, so pretty. Like, I love the warmth in this, and then you just like rub it on, and it's just like such a pretty glow. Obsessed. And then the other thing I got from Refi, this one I kind of grabbed at the last minute. I saw some girl get it during the Sephora sale on TikTok, and I was like, oh, that's cool, but I don't need that. Then I went in store and I saw it, and I was like, eh, throw it in the cart. The reason why I was originally like, I don't need this is because honestly, I think it's more of like the novelty of this that I like. But this is the Refi face primer. It says that it'll make your makeup last up to 8 hours. We all know I'm a huge fan of the Milk Hydro Grip, so I was like, how much do I really need this? But look at the way it goes on. It's a roller. Like, you squeeze it and you roll. I didn't squeeze any product out yet, but you roll the primer onto your skin. Again, I think I bought it for the novelty. Don't judge me, but I think it's fun. I haven't seen packaging like that before, so that'll be exciting to try out. And who knows, maybe it'll end up being better than the Hydro Grip primer. And then I got technically one refill. This is actually just more of a correction. I have the Merit, the Minimalist Foundation and Concealer Stick. I love mine so much, but I have it in the wrong color. I have it in khaki for my all over face, and it's fine. It blends okay, but it's just like a touch too light. Like, I definitely have to bronze with it, so I wanted to get like my actual color, which turns out to be buff. So there is, I was like color matching myself in there, and this will work. I know it looks kind of like warm for me right now, but when this blends out, it definitely dissipates a lot. And it's the one that's the next step up from Khaki. And then my last thing I got, I've been seeing this trending everywhere and I really want to try it out. The Tower 28 Daily Facial, what is this? Daily Rescue Facial Spray. This is their SOS spray, and it just kind of like soothes stressed out skin. I forgot what the name of the actual thing is. Oh, there it is. It's a hydrochloric acid that you spray on your face. So I saw an esthetician talking about like she really loves this, but there's like a dupe that she said is like almost the same ingredients, but you have to like order it directly from the brand. And since this was the Sephora sale, I was like, I'm gonna get the actual one. But oh, that is refreshing because like I said, it is hot today. But anyways, that is everything that I got from the Sephora sale so far. Because like I said, I need to order my serum and then I might tag on 1 or 2 things to that order. But when I order that and those come in, I'll share it with you guys. It'll probably be an upcoming vlog sometime in the near future. I'm gonna get back to work now that I've done my little retail therapy, and I think I want to try kind of a new overnight curl technique. You guys will see what I mean. It's still unicorn curls, but it's a variation of unicorn curls. So I'll probably just see you guys later for bedtime when we go and try that out. So I just brushed my teeth and I'm about to go to bed, but like I said, I wanted to try out a new heatless curl technique. Technically, it's a variation of an existing heatless curl technique. We're essentially going to be doing double unicorn braids, which I feel like once you do them this way, they're not like really unicorn braids anymore because the rod isn't going to stick out, but technically the technique is the same. So what you're going to do is you're going to split your hair in half, and just to hold things out of the way, I'm gonna just tie up one side temporarily. What you're going to do is take your rod, fold it in half, and then with the unicorn curls, normally I would put it down the center and then braid, but with this we're going to split it. Then I think it'll be better for me if I go ahead and hold the one side down. Yeah, but we're going to split it and then we're just essentially going to do 2 unicorn braids. So here's the starting point, and actually this is more secure than when I have it like just down the center, or at least it feels that way. But anyways, I just wrapped one tendril around. I'll hold that down. I'm going to take the other tendril, wrap that one around, keep it tighter. I just realized I should put dry shampoo in my hair. It's fine. And then just French braid using the rod as a tendril, essentially, just like the original unicorn curls, just picking up a little bit of hair with each pass. But you guys can see from the back, picking up hair and wrapping it around. Pick up some more and wrap. Pull it nice and tight. Just gonna take the rest of this. Perfect, and then we're just gonna braid it all the way down the rod. And obviously the curls are gonna be much tighter because we're working with smaller sections. And there it is, just all braided. Then I'm gonna take the scrunchie. At the end, I'm gonna tie both tendrils together. Oh, actually, you know, I'm just gonna try to finish wrapping this. I don't like to go to the very end because I feel like the ends of my hair will end up getting kinky. Just temporarily do that, because what I'm going to do at the end is bring them together and then just tie them with the one scrunchie. I'm going to repeat on the other side and then I'll come back and show you guys what it looks like at the end. So braids are done. Here's what they're looking like. Then like I said, what I'm going to do is take the hair tie off of this section, just because I only have one silk scrunchie. That's why I'm doing this. Actually, technically, the set came with 2. I just don't know where the other one went. So this is what we're doing. We're tying it together in the back like a little tail. But okay, that is the technique. This is what it looks like. Oh my god, I just realized my light isn't on. I was like, why is the coloring off on this camera? There we go. That's so much better. I was like, it is really, really red. But yeah, anyways, we will see how this turns out in the morning. Friday is a hair wash day, so I figure if it turns out bad, I just like wear it like that for one day or just put it up and it will be fine. Also too, I was originally gonna have this be like a full week in my life vlog, but I decided I'm actually gonna end this tomorrow, so I'm gonna cut out Friday, because like I had mentioned during my haul today about how I was gonna fit everything in, I did want to do spring cleaning this weekend, and I was just gonna start it on Saturday, but we've been making plans and stuff, so I think I need to start spring cleaning Friday, and I want that to be like its own vlog. So I'm gonna end this vlog earlier so that I can start the spring cleaning vlog earlier, but still tomorrow there's an exciting package coming tuning in. If you read the full title, you already know what it is. And then also too, I definitely want to give you guys like my final first impressions. Does that make sense? But since I've been using this camera for a few days, there's definitely a lot of things I really like about it. Overall, I really do like it. There's just like one or two things that I am kind of annoyed with it about. But yeah, like I said, tomorrow I want to sit down and chat with you guys, especially for anyone who's interested in this camera, because since this is a very popular vlogging camera, but it's not like the cheapest camera, I just wanted to like take a couple minutes and give you guys like my thoughts after using it for a couple days. So we'll definitely dive into that tomorrow, but for right now I'm gonna head to bed. We'll see how these survive overnight, and next time you guys see me in a few seconds, we'll see what the results are. Good morning, friends. So I slept in this overnight and it looks like almost exactly like how it looked last night. Like, it's nuts how much this did not get disturbed at all. I am a back sleeper, so I was fully on it and it wasn't too uncomfortable. I mean, obviously I could like feel it for like when I first laid down, but it wasn't too bad. And I do alternate between side sleeping and back sleeping. So when you're on your side, you don't feel this at all. But if you're on your back, you feel it a little bit, but it's not like too bad. And then if you were to use like a softer rod or like a bathrobe belt, you probably wouldn't end up feeling this at all. But let's go ahead and take it out. I'm hoping that the ends aren't too kinked, a little bit. That's why I usually leave them out and straight. I think I'm just gonna water them down really quick. Lesson learned, leave the very ends out. I mean, I knew that the curls were gonna be pretty promising coming out since I know that the regular unicorn method works. Okay, so that's the first side. She's curly. Side number 2. How bad did this side kink? A little bit, not quite as bad, but I'm still gonna try to smooth it out a little bit. And I know some people like dampen their hair when they do this. I don't, just because my hair's already bleached. I mean, look at the curls I'm already getting. So here we are, super curly and wild. Do a little dry shampoo and then just a little touch of Verb Ghost Oil just on these ends. Oh my gosh, this is so curly. Holy shit. Okay, let me flip it. Okay. Oh my gosh. It's so curly. I'm gonna let this calm down a little bit. I feel like as it falls, it's gonna get really, really pretty. Right now, it's just like super curly and like tight. Can definitely go looser in the future. I just wish that I had a little bit more volume right here to match how like wide my hair got. I mean, it's cute. I'm gonna let this fall a little bit. The curls are a bit tight for my preference, so I would probably definitely braid looser next time, but I do like the thought behind it, that it's gonna give more defined, smaller, tighter curls. But yeah, like I said, I would just definitely do it a little bit looser next time. So it's later in the afternoon and I just picked up some lunch for me after the park. I went to this place called Yabuya. I've been wanting to try it for a while now, and my friend Anna sent it to me on Instagram and it reminded me. I was like, oh yeah, I've been wanting to try that place. So I finally went and I got their lunch special, which is 2 yubus. So I guess yubus are, I believe, a Korean snack. Please correct me if that is incorrect. It's this like rice, not like a rice paper or a tofu wrap or something like that. What is this? I can't remember. I apologize. But anyways, there's this wrap around, I think it's tofu, and then it's rice on the bottom, and then I got the tuna, and then I also got a shrimp one. So the lunch special comes with 1 each of those, and then it also comes with some udon. So I got that, and I'm really excited to try this. It all looks so good. Also, Mr. Leo went with me to go to the pet store to get his food, and then he got a little collagen bone as a treat. A little close-up of that really quick. But I wanted to go over kind of like my first initial impressions of this camera now that I've used it for a few days. Actually, let's give this a try first. Which one should I do? Let's start with the tuna. I feel like the tuna is probably a little bit more traditional. Got this big. Oh, it's really good. And the rice has like some seasoning, so that's delicious. Okay, but anyways, the Canon GX7. I love, I would say like 95% of this camera. There's so many things about this camera that I love. First off, I love the size. It's very easy to take places. Also, from what I'm seeing, I haven't exported any clips yet, but from what I'm seeing, the clips look amazing. The coloring looks good. The lighting looks good. All of that stuff. And then for filming, it actually has a vlog mode, which is what I've been filming on. There's plus and minuses to the vlog mode. In the vlog mode, the focus is so much faster. Like, it'll pick up where you want to focus without you like needing to like manually set that, which is really, really nice. And it's built to be responsive to the environment, so it's supposed to automatically adjust for color and exposure and stuff like that, which is both a plus and a minus, because sometimes I feel like it goes a little too warm in some areas, and then other times I feel like the exposure is not brightening up enough. So I wish that I still had the option to adjust those manually in this mode, but still I do very much enjoy filming in the vlogging mode. I haven't filmed in any of the other ones, like the regular auto mode or manual or anything like that. I never film in manual anyways, just because I am not disciplined enough to manually change the exposure and the coloring depending on what setting I'm in. So even on my other cameras, like my M200 and stuff, I still film in automatic. Despite the drawback of not being able to have as much control with coloring and lighting in the vlogging mode, I still do like the vlogging mode better, just because I like how quickly it focuses. That was one of the reasons why I was always like unsure about getting a G7X, just because I'd always heard, especially when it was the Mark II, that the focus just wasn't great. I would even see it in other people's vlogs when they were vlogging with the camera. They'd be like, oh my god, my focus on this camera is terrible. But I feel like they really fixed that with this vlogging mode, which is awesome. Another feature that I really like about this camera is that I'm actually able to use my external mic. It has a mic jack, and I really love that. I do absolutely love being able to vlog with my mic. The difference in sound quality when I listen to like clips with it and clips without is just, to me, I can really tell a difference. So I'm very, very happy to have that back. I also love how quickly this camera turns on. That's one of the issues that I have with my M200. My M200 takes forever to turn on. See, like, I know that that may not seem like a huge delay. Like, I think it was like 2-3 seconds to most people, but when you're vlogging and you see something happening and you want to capture it right away, sometimes those 2-3 seconds really make a difference. And then on top of that, if I'm using the kit lens on this, I can't film like this. I have to open up the lens, so that takes even more time. So yeah, this camera just hasn't been quick to be able to vlog with, like capturing like candid moments that I want to be able to capture. So I like this one because I click the button and it literally opens up in like a second and I can start filming immediately. So I'm not losing as much time, which is fantastic. I do also like the focal length on this. I will say though, I think I like the focal length on my M200 a little bit more. Yeah, it's just a little bit further out, but I still like the focal length. I think it's a decent one for vlogging. And then I also really love how smoothly it zooms in and out. It's so nice how smooth it is. Like this one, I have to manually do. I'll leave this up so you guys can see. And I can never get a smooth zoom because I have to manually do it. Like right now it's fine, but when I'm in the thick of things, I might have to be like one-handed and zooming and stuff like that. So yeah, this one just isn't the most smooth zoom, and then it stops at a certain point, which this one does too, but it actually has two different stopping points. There's like one where it's like you're still getting a good clear picture, then you can zoom even further where it's gonna start pixelating, but it'll allow you to do that. This one you can't. Like once you reach the end of the lens, that's it, you're done. I also love the photos with this camera. The photos that this camera takes is actually really, really good. I'm super impressed by it. It's so good. I'm honestly debating whether or not I'm gonna use this camera to shoot photos or this camera, because I really love the photos that this camera takes. The coloring, the lighting, all of it. I am thoroughly impressed by it. But the two biggest drawbacks that I have with this camera, they're not enough of like drawbacks that like I don't like the camera. Overall, I love this camera. So please keep that in mind when I'm talking about the drawbacks. One drawback that I have with it is in photo mode. There is no mode where I can set a timer and have it take multiple photos. It has a setting where I can do a timer, but it's only going to take one photo, or I can set it to take multiple photos at the press of a button, but there's no timer on it. It doesn't have that setting to do both of them. Versus the M200, I actually can do that. I can set this to like a 2 or 10 second timer. I have a choice, and then it'll take a burst of 4 photos. So I love that feature on this camera. It makes it really, really great for like when I need to take photos by myself with my tripod, or when I'm taking thumbnail photos for like my non-vlog videos. That is such a great tool that this one has, and I do like that a lot. And I'm very, very sad that this camera does not offer that. The other thing that I don't really love about this camera, and this is probably like my biggest drawback, is the button for filming. So I have to press a button in the back here in order to get to film, even in filming mode. On every other camera I've had, my Sony a6400, my Sony CyberShot, this Canon M200, I can program the shutter button, which is right here. So if you guys can tell by my arm angle, I have to reach to the back to press record instead of pressing the shutter button, which is right here. I can't program that shutter button to record videos in video mode. Like, I don't like that a lot. It's actually been very, very annoying for me. It's something that I'll definitely get used to and stuff, but I really wish that they had made that a feature on this camera. If they had had that feature, this camera would be absolute 100% perfect to me, but as of right now, I call it like 95% perfect. So overall, I do like the camera. I do recommend it if you are looking to get like a really good everyday vlogging camera. This one I've been blown away with so far. So I thought we'd end this vlog off, this very shopping heavy week in my life off, with a Coach unboxing. So this is from the Coach outlet store. It's not from like regular Coach, so the price was definitely a lot more doable. I have been looking for a bag for Europe, so I'm hoping that this is gonna be the one. I wanted something that was kind of nice that can transition day and night, but I didn't want to bring any of my existing designer bags, even though I am gonna buy at least one designer bag when I'm in Europe. I wanted something that was a little bit more towards a bridge designer, which is, you know, where you would classify brands like Coach, Longchamp, Tory Burch, things like that. So I got one from the outlet just because I had my eye on this one for a little bit, and it went on sale in the cream color, and I was like, that would be so pretty. It's gonna transition so beautifully from day to night, and it was on sale for like $100. So I was like, perfect. But here is what it is. Oh, this is perfect. The size is absolutely perfect because now that I have this guy, I don't need a huge bag. Oh, that's gonna be so great for day and night. I love it. And I do like getting from the Coach outlet just because I feel like the quality is still really, really nice. Like I have a couple of actual Coach purses and then I have a handful of outlet ones, and I think the outlet ones are pretty much just as nice. They just don't come with a few of like the bells and whistles of the other one. Like it doesn't come like in the box and like with the pretty presentation and stuff. But all of my Coach outlet bags have lasted really well. They've aged really nicely. Actually, they haven't even really like shown a bunch of major signs of like aging or wear and tear at all. I don't know. I really like Coach outlet bags. I think that they're a good deal because they're still pretty comparable quality to the regular Coach bags. This one, I believe it's called the Aria. And what I liked about this one is, first off, the size. I feel like that's a good size to like throw on my camera and my phone and just like, you know, my wallet or my sunglasses and stuff. Depending on if I have big sunglasses, those may not fit in here. But what I like is you can do the short strap and wear it for night. Nice little shoulder bag for night. Or you can put the long strap on for a little crossbody action, and it's gonna be nice and comfortable. Oh, this is so lightweight. That's another thing that I was hoping that this bag would be, is like really lightweight, because obviously walking around in Europe for like all day, I don't want a bag that's gonna be very heavy because I'm also gonna put stuff in it. So I like the fact that this feels like nothing, but it's still like leather. It looks super nice and stuff because, like, you know, it's Europe. I want to be dressed up somewhat, even when we're just kind of like exploring and stuff. And then it's so roomy inside. Look at that. Look at all that room. Has a little pocket right here. Very, very cute. Where's my big camera? Because if it fits the big camera comfortably, it'll fit this guy. Oh yeah. And with room to spare. Like if I got sunglasses that were in like a pretty big case, I could still put them in here. Do I have one of them out here? Yeah, I've got the Bottega ones, which are arguably the most complicated of the sunglass cases. So if I have the big camera in here, the sunglasses would have to go on the bottom. But oh yeah, it still comfortably fits. And then where is my phone? Which is really all I would need because my wallet's on the back of my phone. Look at that. Oh my God. Perfect bag for Europe, for like walking around Europe all day. If you like want your bag to still be chic but like functional and carry a decent amount of stuff, but you don't want to like carry a monster bag. Lovely. And there's still room in here. Like I could definitely still fit in like a lip gloss, hand sanitizer, all of that stuff. So that is lovely. And then, like I said, even more room when I have this camera in there instead of the big one. That's really fantastic and I love it. And I'm so glad that I pulled the trigger to get it. I was like unsure about whether or not I should, but I think this was definitely a good choice. I am stoked on this one. One thing also too about the Coach bags from the outlet is that they do not come with a dust bag. I really wish that they did. That is gonna be it for this week in my life. I hope you guys enjoyed the vlog. For my next vlog, we're doing a spring cleaning. Gonna be deep decluttering and stuff to fit in all of this crap that I bought this week. So stay tuned, make sure that you're subscribed, and I will see you guys very soon again in the next one.